What we're seeing now between Israel and Iran is not just a normal conflict that we've seen, for instance, in April or October of last year. It's not even the war that we saw with Israel and Hamas, or even Israel strikes against Hezbollah. This is a full-scale war, and it's only at the beginning at the moment. Right now, Israel is still trying to figure out exactly how it's going to destroy the totality of Iran's nuclear weapons program. That is the primary objective. The traditional assessment and analysis has been that Israel can't destroy the site of Fordow without help from the US. But Israel's also shown and demonstrated tremendous ingenuity, both operationally and militarily, so far in this conflict, that it would be unwise to think that they still might not have a couple of tricks up their sleeve. At the same time, the Iranians are desperately trying to retaliate and compel Israel to stop firing into Iran. But Iran has lost most of its air defense assets, and it's struggling immensely as Israel has killed not only many of its scientists associated with the nuclear weapons program, but senior officials, political and especially military, across the regime. For the Israelis, this has been an existential threat for a number of years now, and they felt that it finally came to a head that they couldn't wait any longer. But for Iran, its nuclear weapons program is also existential. It has long provided a security blanket for the regime and has long been critical for the regime to be able to defend itself. What happens going forward is still unknown. At the end of the day, either Iran is going to end up with a nuclear weapons program still intact, damaged, but with sites like Fordow still able to enrich and have weaponization that would still put Israel at risk of very soon having to face an Iranian nuclear bomb. The opposite, however, a complete destruction of Iran's nuclear capability, has the potential to open up a new day in the Middle East entirely. And while the Iranian regime may be intact, its ability to ferment terror and the short and medium-term challenges associated with an existential threat not only to Israel, but an Iranian nuclear threat that has hung over the entirety of the region for years, has the opportunity to be diminished if Israel is successful in eliminating Iran's nuclear capabilities.